How can we access from our local terminal our private OKE cluster? We have a virtual cloud network named Demo VCN with one single subnet, a private one, a regional one, and as you can see in gateway, we have no dynamic routing gateway, we have no internet gateway, we have no NAT gateway, but we do have a service gateway. I will explain why do we have this service gateway in a bit. If we look at the subnet, we have one single subnet, and the route table of this subnet is demo route table. And this route table contains only one route to the service gateway. Let's create our OKE cluster. Click Create Cluster, Custom Create, and for Advanced option, we keep it as default. We select our VCN, we select our private subnet, and we select on-demand capacity. Remember, this is for demo purposes only. We go with 3 node count and we select our private subnet. We will wait until our cluster is created. The time of creating the cluster will vary depending on the cluster size. We can check in work request the status of the operation of the cluster create or of the node pool create. As we can see, the cluster create was successful and now the node pool create is in progress. And if we check on the instance tab, we will start seeing our nodes as instance. Once we see that the cluster is in active state, that means we can try to connect to the cluster. We will create a Bastion and we will target our VCN and our subnet. What this does is basically create an elastic network interface in that subnet, and we can put a name for the Bastion. As for CRDR block allow list, we can take our IP and add it to the list, and we will create the Bastion. We will wait for the Bastion to be in running state. Also, pay attention that the limit of the Bastion are 5 per region with a number of 20 sessions per Bastion. Now that our Bastion is in active state, we can proceed on creating the first session. Also, we will need in our local terminal to have OCI CLI installed. To check this, we just copy the commands from here. This command basically creates our .cube directory. We will take the private endpoint access command. This basically writes a config into our .cube directory that we just created previously. In our kubeconfig file that we just created, we will need to change this line, the server line, from this to this. And now we will go into our Bastion on the session, create a session, and we will make an SSH port forwarding session. And we will take the API private IPv4 address. And as for the port, we will put this. And of course, we will need to define an SSH key. We will generate one, we will save the private key, and we will create session. Once our session is in active state, we copy the SSH command and replace the name of the key that we created for our session. For me, it's key.pem. And for the port, we can choose the same port, if it's free, of course. Once the tunnel has been provisioned, we try to see if we get access to the cluster. and we see 3 nodes, 17, 191 and 84. Let's check the cluster. Our cluster, expand the pool, go to nodes, and we see 17, 84 and 191. So we have access to the cluster. And now you know